Hey, beautiful people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So I had a client that I was talking to, and they were in the process of building their credit, and they only had one $200, actually $300 credit card with Credit One Bank. And they were asking, how do I get higher limit credit cards? Like, I'm just stuck with $300. I need more than just this. And I was explaining to them that you guys have to start building your credit. Like, you need to start being trustworthy so that these companies, these credit card companies can approve you for more credit cards. So when I messed up my credit before, you guys, I had to start all the way over. And I'm going to show you like one of the routes that I went to starting all the way over, especially for those people that had a bankruptcy in the past, or maybe you just messed up a lot of your cards and you had a lot of charge-offs. Let me show you the routes that I had to go so that you guys can go from having bad credits to over $20,000. And you guys could do this in about a year if you guys just be persistent and you guys just follow the different things I'm going to show you. So the first thing I want you to do is go to my website, Rickita.com. I know I tell you guys about this a lot. I tell you guys about this a lot because I put everything into this so that if I ever have to say anything, it's like on here already. Like, I don't have to say, well, go to this website, that website. It's all on here. So the first thing that I did was I just made sure that if I had any negative accounts, I removed them. So I got packages for dispute letters here. I have my credit membership. And if you guys just cannot afford to, start working on your credit, then definitely make sure you guys check out this. You can click right here, and then you guys can get a copy of 3 dispute letters that you guys can use, and they're free. So all you gotta do is put your information here. You'll get 3 dispute letters that's actually free. So definitely check that out. So first is make sure you remove them accounts from your credit reports. Now, I'm gonna assume that you guys starting from nothing. You guys are building your credit. I'm gonna show you like what I would do if I was in your shoes. So the first thing I would do, I would go right here to the best credit cards for bad credit. I would click there. And then I will scroll down. Now, my thoughts is that if you want to have bad credit or you have some credit cards that you messed up with and you need to start building, I suggest that you guys just don't play any games and get some secure credit cards that don't have an annual fee. Now, you guys can start off with, some of these credit cards on here, they don't have an annual fee. And I'm going to go over those. Well, I want to say they don't have an annual fee, but they don't require a deposit. But you may not get approved for those, or they may have a high annual fee, which I am on the thing where I want to save as much as I can save. Like, I just cannot explain that I am cheap as cheap can get. So I don't want to spend unnecessary money. So if you guys can get approved for these and they don't have an annual fee, go ahead and get them. But I'm going to show you the route right after these cards, just in case for those people like, Rickita, I don't have the money to start to build it. I'm going to show you those cards first. If you really don't have the money to really put money down on these deposits that you're going to need for these secure credit cards, I'm going to show you that route first, and then we're going to go back to those secure credit cards. So definitely, I love my Tumo card. They could approve you up to $10,000. They're going to look at your banking history to see what they can approve you for. So definitely check them out. That's a great one that you guys can check out. But remember, with that Tumo credit card, whatever you spend on it is going to be due on Sunday. You can't hold a balance on it. So that's the downside to it. See if you can get the Pedal One Visa. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, which is good. And they can approve you all up to $5,000. So see if you can get that one. Also, let's scroll down some. You can try to discover it Student Chrome. If you're a student, make sure you use your student email address when you apply for that. And then also try Credit One, but they may give you an annual fee, and I just don't like that, y'all. Try Credit One. Just try not to get an annual fee. Mission Lane, again, try not to get an annual fee, because these can pre-qualify you without putting a deposit down. That's what I'm telling you. And they can tell you pre-qualification, meaning they can tell you yes or no without giving you a hard inquiry. Too many hard inquiries going to drop your credit score, so I don't want that to happen. And then also you could try the Prosper credit card and the Milestone credit card, just no annual fees. If they're going to approve you without an annual fee, go for it. If it's going to be an annual fee attached to it, you need to leave it where it's at. Destiny also. And those are the ones I want you to try. That's not going to charge you an annual fee. Now, again, my thoughts is this. I want to build a good profile. I want to make sure that when I apply for credit cards, I'm able to, have more benefits for them. So these are for the people that want to go the route that I would really go, like, with building your credit and have a strong profile. So first, I will go ahead and get that Discover a secure credit card. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, so they can tell you yes or no again. I would pick this one because You have to put a deposit down at least $200, but it's going to graduate to an unsecured credit card. So somebody on the channel said that they had a $200 secure, but then it went to a $2,100 credit card. So definitely check this one out. And it's probably going to take like 6 to 9 months for it to graduate. 6 to 8 months for it to graduate, but still, you put a $200 deposit down, and then it's 6 to 8 months to give you your money back, and then they turn into a $2,100 credit card. You already winning, and you don't have to close it, to get your money back. They're going to just give you your money back, which is good. Some of the secured credit cards, you have to close it to get your money back. But if they can approve you, go ahead and get this one because it's a great one for you. Now, another one is the Navy Federal Secure Credit Card. This one can go from $200 to $2,000 in about 6 months. So definitely check this one out. You do have to have a membership with Navy Federal, but I told you all that when I applied for it, I called them. I said, hey, my granddad was in the Navy. I didn't have to show the documentation. They put me right on through, and I just got a savings account first. Then I went back and applied for the credit cards I wanted, the car loans and all the loans I wanted. I did that. I did the savings account first. So make sure you guys do that savings account first too. And last but not least, we have the Capital One Platinum. So this one should graduate in about 6 months. Just make sure that you keep your balance low on it. When they report to the credit bureaus, you can max it out, but just make sure that you pay that full statement balance by your due date, okay? As long as you're doing that, you'll be good. Whatever your statement balance is, make sure you have it paid by your due date. You'll never be charged any interest, and most likely they're going to graduate this credit card, which means that you may have to put down $200 on it. They may tell you to put $49 or $99 depending on your credit, but whatever you put down as a deposit, in about 6 months, they're going to get it back to you, increase your credit limit. Somebody said that theirs went from that secure credit card to like $1,300. So that is really good. So definitely make sure you guys check these out. Now, those are the cards that you guys are going to start with as a foundation. You need to really have these for about 6 months. You need to have them for about 6 months. And then after you have them for about 6 months, then I want you to try to pre-qualify for some more credit cards. Now, you can look under like best credit cards for rewards, for gas, but I like to just search certain cards. So one of the credit cards I want you to try to get is the Apple card. So I want you guys to try to pre-qualify for the Apple credit card. And here it is here. So go ahead and click on it. You can search any credit card right here where I just searched that one. Any credit card that I talk about on my channel is most likely on here. And it's going to be like other people saying that whether or not they got approved, and you're going to have more information about the credit cards and then also some similar credit cards. So definitely try to get this Apple credit card. They can approve you, like I said, without a hard inquiry, which is really good. So that is good because that's going to help you out a lot. And another one I like is the Amazon credit card. So Amazon got a lot of credit cards that you can try for. I love my credit card. This is the one I have right here with Amazon. You can pre-qualify for this one also. So that can be another one. Try in 6 months. And I'm telling you, Apple, Amazon, if they can pre-qualify you and if they can give you a credit card, go ahead and get it. If they say that they don't have anything for you now, just keep trying back every month. It's a pre-qualification. Keep trying back every month because you just don't know when they're going to actually approve you. And I just don't want you to say, okay, I'm going to try back in a year and they would approve you in 4 more months. That's just personally what I do and what I do and what I did. Like if I want a certain credit cards. So definitely try that. You also have American Express. So American Express can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Definitely try to get one of those. And if you're saying that you're trying to pre-qualify for some of these credit cards like this one and they're not doing it, they're not getting you approved, consider adding the trade line onto your credit report. So once that trade line is added, then go ahead and apply for those credit cards. And that's just like a trick that you all can use. It's like a shortcut to get everything done faster. But definitely do that. Now, another one I want everybody to try to get is that care card. So a care credit. Now, the reason why I want you to get care credit because somebody posted on the channel that you can use this Walmart, at Walgreens. You can use it a lot of different places. And plus, they'll probably give you a higher limit on this one. Plus, they can pre-qualify you for it without a hard inquiry. So definitely check this out. I think this would be a great one for you. If you haven't already, too, there's a thing called Factor Trust. If I can go to it. So they have the Factor Trust. Let me type it right. Factor they have the Factor Trust. So with the Factor Trust, you guys, you can opt in. So when you opt into Factor Trust, you're going to get a lot of offers in the mail. So when I opted into Factor Trust, I got offers from like Wells Fargo. When I got the offer, I went and applied for it, and yep, they gave me the card. Also, I got one for Chase. So I had the offer. I went ahead and applied for it. So definitely opt in to get offers in the mail. And to opt in, all you have to do is put your first and last name in, social security number, date of birth, your address, and your email address, and click confirm. And you should start getting offers in the mail. And I suggest you do this right away. Like when that first stage, when you first get those credit cards, go ahead and opt in right away so you can start getting those offers in the mail, because that's what's going to help you get approved for way more credit cards. And when you guys get to that 6 months also, then you guys can double back and try to get these cards too. At the bottom of that list, I'll show you the best credit cards for bad credit. You can also double back and try to see if Credit One can give you one with no annual fee this time. Michelin can give you one with no annual fee, but a lot of people probably got like a $19 annual fee. To me, that's not too bad. But also Prosper, they don't give you an annual fee in the first year. You can double back and see if they can give you one. And those are just some credit cards you can get to get added to your credit reports to help boost your credit score. But don't forget to opt into Factor Trust, because Factor Trust is going to be that one that's going to be able to send you those offers in the mail. And those were high limit credit cards. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to give you $2,000. Those were high limit credit cards that I got. And it's going to be based off of your credit, you guys, and your history. But I definitely suggest that you guys pre-qualify, because once you do that and you start building up your profile with like just secure credit cards, like when I built up my profile, when I had messed my credit and I had to come back and boost my credit score, when I applied for more credit cards by second round, I got $20,000, just that's over $20,000 just that second round. So definitely follow this. Doing that Factor Trust is a must. Applying for these different credit cards, and then you're going to see a lot of different credit cards that's out there. If they can pre-qualify you, definitely go for them. But that trick is the trade line. Now, I didn't do the trade line, but I know that can probably help you all. So I just thought I should let you guys know about that. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys go to my website, Rickita.com. You should see it right at the top. You guys can schedule a call with me. I'll be happy to help you all if you guys have any questions. So you'll be able to see it right here that you can schedule a call with me or somebody on my team, or drop them comments down below and I'll be happy to answer them there. I'll see you guys in the next video.